Shabbos is like challah, and by challah I mean the mitzvah to separate a portion of our dough from the rest. So how is Shabbos like challah? Because we take it as a portion and separate it from the rest. Also, Shabbos is like challah because it's a reminder to us that everything is God's. Not only that, once it's separated, then the rest can be uplifted. So why do we take a portion of our dough? And why do we take a portion of the week? Well, the simple answer is because God says so. And since there's nothing without God, and He loves us, and anything He tells us to do means that it's good for our best selves, we do it. Okay, then why don't I take my whole batch of dough and hand it over to God? Why don't I take my whole week and keep it as Shabbos? Wouldn't that be ideal? Perhaps in the world of angels, but in this world, God wants us to be involved in the mundane, to enjoy the physical, and keep in mind the awareness that He's the source of everything. So we're meant to take the idea that we've given some, separated some just for Him, and take the rest into our lives. In the years 2013 and 14, we were privileged to be living in South Africa for the first 2 years of the Shabbos Project. I remember my husband coming home from his first rabbinical conference meeting, and he said to me, dear, Chief Rabbi Warren Goldstein and his wife Gina want every Jew to keep Shabbos. And I thought to myself, hey, so does God. Last year, the first ever Great Cape Town Challah Bake occurred just behind Gardens Shul, and it was beautiful, and the energy was magnetic, and it was inspiring. We like that word, inspiring. Inspiration is also like Shabbos and like Challah. It's sacred in and of itself, but it doesn't fulfill its purpose unless it's brought into our otherwise mundane lives. Let's take this Shabbos as our reminder to step up our experience of the separateness of Yom Shabbat. And in doing so, open ourselves to the joy of living with purpose. Why? Because God says so. And there's nothing without God. And He loves us. And Shabbos is good for us. Shabbat Shalom.